Hello everyone, I'm Piyush. Welcome to my channel. In this video, I will show you how to fill the forms 843 and form 8316 if Social Security and Medicare taxes were withheld from your W2. So without wasting any time, let's get into it. So as I already mentioned in my previous video, you are not eligible to pay the FICA taxes. The FICA tax consists of the Social Security tax and the Medicare tax. These taxes are required to be paid by the residents or the US citizens after they retire. The government provides them social security benefits, so this is basically for that. But we as a non-resident alien are exempt from these taxes under the Internal Revenue Code 3121B19. This video is only for educational purposes. I am not a tax professional. I am just a student like you all. Fortunately, I didn't have my social security or Medicare taxes withheld from my W2, but I researched some websites, went through the IRS instructions and tried to come up with this video to help you guys fill this form and send it to the IRS. Again, you can always contact your tax administrator or contact any agent if you need any help or any clarifications, but this is how I think the form will be filled. You can also use your own logic, see the instructions on the irs.gov website or ask any tax professional if you have any queries. So if the Social Security and or Medicare taxes are withheld from your W2, there are two options. The IRS first asks you to contact your employer and tell them that you are exempt from these taxes and ask them for a refund. If they give you the refund, it's the best thing. But if they refuse to give you a refund, you will have to fill this forms 843 and form 8316 and mail it to the IRS to claim the refund for these taxes. I will share my screen and let's begin. You can start by searching form 843 2022 PDF. You can click on the first link and download this form. So this is the form 843. You have to start by entering your name, your social security number, your address. If you had a spouse, the SSN of the spouse, the city, the employer identification number that you can find on your W2, your daytime phone number, and name and address shown on return if different from above. If you filed a return and you had the same address as you entered here, you don't need to enter, but only enter if it is different from above. So the next is the period from and to. So if it was for the year 2022, you will enter 1st January 2022 to 31st December 2022. The amount to be refunded, you can find it in your W2. You just have to add the total amount from Medicare taxes and from Social Security taxes. You have to add both these amounts if you had any and enter it right here, the amount to be refunded. In the type of tax or fee, you have to take employment. The 4th and 5th boxes are to be kept blank, so you can just ignore it. Moving to the 6th box, indicate the type of fee or return to which the tax, interest, penalty or addition to tax relates. So here we have to click other and enter form 1040 NR because we filled this form for our federal taxes. So as a non-resident, we have to enter form 1040 NR. For the next line, you have to give an explanation, explain why you believe this claim or refund should be allowed and show the computation of the amount shown on line 2. I have searched some website where they mention that just copy and paste the following words. So you can just copy this and paste it right here. So this is the explanation. If you want to write this on your own, you can do that, or you can just copy and paste this statement as mentioned on the website I showed you. After the explanation, that's it for your form. You just have to print this form, sign it here, date it here. If you had any spouse, then they need to sign here, or otherwise you just need to sign here and put the date here. That's it for the form 843. Now let's move to the form 8316. So you can search form 8316 2022 PDF. You can go to the first link, download this form. So this is the form 8316. The first question is, was the income that the Social Security taxes were withheld from directly related to your course of studies? So you have to enter yes, because if you check no, it will say that the taxes were correctly withheld and you are not entitled to a refund. But if they were withheld from your account as a non-resident alien, you click on yes. Then move to the first box right here. Has your employer paid you back for any part of the tax withheld? So if your employer refused to give you a refund, you click on no. The second is, have you authorized your employer to claim any part of the tax as a refund? So if you didn't authorize them, click on no. Has your employer claimed any part of the tax as a credit or refund? You can click on yes or no if you know it surely, or you can click do not know. The next box says, if you cannot get a statement from your employer concerning the above information, please tell us why in the space below. So again, we will go to the website that we saw, and they have just given this thing after line 6 and line 7, the reason column. Copy and paste the following words. Just copy these words and paste it here. Yeah, so this is just the explanation. If you cannot get a statement from your employer, you can enter these words right here that we just saw from the website. The next box is, have you claimed any part of the tax as a credit or a refund of your federal income tax? You should click on no if you didn't do that. The next is the name and address of the employer, which should include street, city, state and zip code. So you can enter your employer details. So after your employer's detail, you can enter your telephone number, including the area code and convenient hours for us to call. You can enter Monday through Friday 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. You can enter it something like that according to your convenience. Once you do that, just make sure you print your form, you sign it here and put the date right here, and that's it for your form 8316. So these are the two forms that you need to fill. It's not that difficult. So the list of documents that you need to send along with your forms 843 and form 8316 are, first is the copy of your W2 stating that Social Security and Medicare taxes were withheld from your income. Second is form I-94. If you were a J1 student, you have to attach DS2019. If you were a F1 student, you have to attach I-20. If you were engaged in OPT, you have to attach the form I-766. You also have to obtain a statement from your employer stating how much amount they claimed as a refund, or have you authorized them to claim refund on your behalf. You need to contact your employer for that. Just make sure you have all the set of documents that I just listed. You can see it again right here, and make sure you mail it to the correct address. You have to mail them to the IRS. Note that this is separate from the federal or state taxes that you filed. You have to send those forms separately and send these forms separately. So don't mix it up, and remember that you are still liable to pay any federal or state taxes or get a refund on that. And you as a non-resident alien are exempt only for the FICA taxes. So you need to send this form separately to the IRS, not include it with the federal or state taxes. The correct address for sending the forms 843 and 8316 is different from the federal or state tax address. So make sure you send it on the correct address. The address is this, you can see it here. Like, comment and subscribe my channel if you find my content useful. Share this video with people whose taxes were withheld from their W2 and help them fill these forms and send it correctly to the IRS. Thank you again for watching this video. Until next time.